Hey everybody, this is Larry, this is me going cute. Re-up the bi-weekly contest 120. Count the number of Incremovable Subarrays too. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. So this one is actually not so bad if you have the right visualization. I still made two mistakes, and they're really mechanical typing mistakes, so I don't feel super bad. My excuse today is just I haven't slept enough, and you could kind of see it during the video. If you watch the entire contest video, I'm pretty sluggish and I'm just kind of all over the place and slow. But that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm going back to sleep right after this. I only had an hour of sleep. I shouldn't have done this contest. But yeah. But the idea here is just an idea. So the way that I would think about this is they don't give you a good example for me to kind of play around with. But the idea here is instead of thinking about removing the subarrays and thinking about what to remove, the idea that I would think about is keeping or figuring out what to keep on the prefix and the suffix and then brute force on them. And what I mean by that is that, okay, this is actually a bad one, but maybe I'll just add something like this, right? So you have something like this, maybe like we'll add a 10 or something, whatever. Then now, let's look at the good prefixes, right? The good prefixes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, right? Meaning that you could have, and what I mean by good prefix is that you can have a prefix of 1 plus some junk plus some suffix. Or you could have 1, 2 plus ... plus suffix, right? So forth. Oh, wait. I guess technically the ... is removal, right? Yeah. So it's 1, remove some stuff plus some suffix, right? And then the question is, how do you do this one, right? Well, that was my first step, is thinking about it along these ways. And then suffix, of course, in this case, you can just build out the good suffix as well, which is, so this is the prefix, right? So then the suffix would be just something like, in this particular case, it'll be 6 and 10, right? And what I mean by that is just, some prefix plus ... plus 10, right? And then prefix plus ... plus 6, 10 for the suffix, right? And then now we just have to combine them, right? Because then now the question is, all right, for example, for 1, how many good suffix are there that matches 1? Well, the number of good suffix that matches 1 is just the number of suffixes that starts with 1 or I guess 2 or greater, right? Greater than 1 strictly. And in this case, there are 2 of them, 6 and 10. So same thing for 1 and 2. You say, okay, oh no, it's 6 and 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 6 and 10. So that means that you have 3 choices, right? Because you can, and when I say 3 choices, it's because you have 3 choices of freedom, right? For example, if you have 1, you want to remove some stuff, and then plus either 6 or 10, then you have 3 choices. You could remove or 2 of them. You could remove you could remove 1 of them, so you'll have only 10, or you could remove none of them, so you have 6, 10, right? So now you have 3. So basically, it's just about like getting the components and then connect them in a way. And you could do this with binary search. I started doing it that way, but you could also do it with linear by noticing that this is monotonically increasing. So, and this is also monotonically increasing. So that means it's almost like a sliding window thing of like, okay, what is the chunk in the middle? And then you slide it up. And when you slide the prefix up, you have to slide the suffix up in the other direction. And that's pretty much the idea about this one. There is some edge cases you have to be careful about. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your prefix is actually going to be also, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then your suffix is also 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe, depending on how you implement it. So you have to be careful so that you don't kind of overcount some stuff. I guess I don't usually, when I have wrong answers, I go over what my wrong answers are for. But so I usually go over what I have the wrong answers for. But to be honest, I just had some typos and issues. And we'll go over the code real quick, and I'll go over what I had the wrong answers for. Yeah, so this is my code. So basically I do the suffix. I put it on a queue so that I could remove it from the front. I add infinity just to make it slightly easier to do edges. I don't know if this is, I think to do this really. But yeah, but basically this is saying, okay, you keep on adding good numbers to the suffix as long as it's, you know, decreasing, right? Otherwise you break. So I actually, I don't know what happened, but during the contest I forgot to do write the else break, and that's how I got one wrong answer. But that's basically the idea, because as long as you get a bigger number, then now your suffix is set. Prefix is the same idea really. Yeah, because you have to break early, but otherwise you look at the suffix. So for every suffix that is smaller, then you pop up the front because you have one fewer choice, and that's pretty much it. And then otherwise you add the number of choices you can take, because for each of those numbers that is in the suffix, and remember that this includes the infinity, you could pick that as the next number in your list, right? So you could think of it that way, and then that adds the number of count, and that's basically the idea. I have this additional thing where basically if the input array is already incrementing, and maybe you could write this in a different way as well for incrementing, but I just subtract the number of things because they kind of overlap in a funky way. Basically, for example, the way this is specific to my code, you may have to have it differently, but for example, if I had this, I would have said, oh, for the prefix of 1, I have all these choices, right? Which is double counting it a little bit, because, you know, for example, the choice of not deleting anything, you already overcounted. So that's basically the idea, is that you have to delete some stuff and you just want to subtract some overcounting. I actually wrote this in the beginning as sorted array or sorted nums. Is you go to nums. This is for if it's sorted, which is good for sorted, but not for this problem, because you have to be strictly increasing, not just increasing or monotonically increasing. So that's how I got my second wrong answer. I was just, I don't know. Today is not a good day for, or you know, this contest. I'm just a little bit off, but that's fine because I just didn't get enough sleep, and you could kind of see it throughout the contest. But yeah, anyway, that's what I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Oh yeah, let's go over complexity. So this is actually going to be linear time, linear space. Yeah, this is, you know, we use a queue, we add to the queue, and then we pop from the queue, so everything's O of 1 and O of n in total. And yeah, that's what I have for this one. Let me know what you think, and you could watch me solve a live in contest now with all the silly mistakes. Am I complicating things? It is. I complicated that one. Overcomplicated as well. Oh, this is part 1, but harder. Okay, how do I do it? People always self Q4 as well. Somebody far behind. So good prefix. Good prefix, good suffix. Maybe. Alright, yeah, let's do it that way. Count or set? Oh, sorted list maybe. Sorted set. I don't know the right syntax. I wouldn't do it. The other way, Larry. Maybe off by one. You have to remove at least one thing, right? It's really weird. Subarray is yeah, but that's fine. You can also yeah, it's fine actually. We can just do one more check at the end. Fine. What are you doing there? Else, do it with I. Otherwise, I is the last number, so yeah. I think I could do this in linear, but it's fine. Let's see if this is right first. Enough of this. How did I get 15 here? I think this is off. Should only go by 1. Why is this 15? What's giving 15? So oh, because it, okay. Because every possible, okay, fine. I don't know if this is a hack enough. Oh. Oh, because I have an extra infinity, that's why. Is that a hack? YOLO. Oof. Oh. Oh. It's silliness. What dummy? That's what you get for being lazy. Maybe I misunderstood this one. Because it's not that. Just want to make sure. Who am I off by? So 6. There's no suffix that allows you, so that's 1. 1, 2. Right, and then 6, 7 is 1. Oh, and then this prefix too. No, wait. No, that's 4, right? Why do I have 5? Why do I have 5? What is 5? Should we just 5? So 1 is just returning, moving on, and then we're moving 6, 7, and then 6 we're moving 7, 5, 7, 5, and then 5. That's 2, and then 6, and so 6. Did I miss a count? 6, 7, 7. We also removed 1. Yeah, that makes sense. The way that I wrote it, but 6 is 2. Why is 6 2? No, 6 is not 2. Why? Six. What do you have? 3. Did I miss something? Did I not break? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. How did I? Oh, what a silly mistake. The idea's in my head, but three wrong. Go, 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 go. What it? Already starting off weak, but let's go. Uh-oh, that seems like it's gonna be on like Q4 or something. But this is such bad code, but gotta get it done quick. $10.73. Oops. Thought that looks strange. Okay. Whew. That was hoping for no type.